Hey everyone, Tac1421 here with another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary, and this is probably going to be one of the last gameplays of MW3 you'll see from my channel for quite some time at least. I'm not going to say I'll never post MW3 again, but there's a good chance that it will be going away for a long time, especially with Black Ops 2, which comes out tonight. I'm going to go pick it up, and depending on when you've seen this video, it might already be out or not. So if it is out, go pick it up for yourselves. It looks like it's going to be a great game. And in this gameplay, I basically wanted to talk about my final thoughts on MW3 because its kind of life cycle is kind of running out because most people tend to kind of not really play the later Call of Duties as much as they would have, and there's not ever going to be as many people on this game because Black Ops 2 is coming out and so forth and so on. So yeah, anyways, enough about that. This gameplay, before I get into the topic, is pretty darn good. I'm playing 2-on-2, kill confirmed with Amp, as you can probably tell, and the two of us are pretty good teammates 2-on-2. We've had some game battle games and other Call of Duty games, as well as like Halo games and stuff in the past, and we work really well as a team. We kind of know each other's play styles and stuff like that, so you'll kind of see that throughout the map. A very important thing 2-on-2 is to basically call out where people are at, and I know you can't hear us, but we do a lot of that while we're playing, and we tend to do very well in 2-on-2 matches. So just enjoy the gameplay while I talk about the topic at hand, my final thoughts on MW3, and many people want to hear about the multiplayer, and that's pretty much all I played. But before I get into that, I'll quickly talk about some of the other stuff with the game that I kind of liked or disliked. First off, the Spec Ops missions. Now, Spec Ops was, I think it was a good idea, and you had the Spec Ops missions, then you had like the survival kind of thing, and I thought, you know, it was fun to play like just one time through and get all the achievements for and stuff like that. I never actually ended up finishing all of, like the extra content from the DLCs, Spec Ops maps and stuff like that, but I did play with Amp a lot, and we got majority of it done. We got all the achievements through the first 1,000 achievements for this game on Xbox, and then they added more achievements later, so I never really got all of those. But I think it was a pretty good idea. It's never going to be as good as Black Ops, I think, or I mean, what's it called? Zombies. It's never going to be as good as Zombies. They try to kind of copy it a little bit, but in the end, Zombies is always going to be a better thing to do, which is why, I'm looking forward to Black Ops 2, because they have the zombies. So that's that. And then the other thing that wasn't on multiplayer was obviously the campaign. Now, I really liked this campaign. I played it through the first time on hard. I only played it through once, and I played on hard, got all the achievements for the campaign. I like to play it on the hardest difficulty at the very start. Actually, it's not hardest, it's veteran or whatever it's called, but I like to play on the very hardest difficulty the first time through so that I can get all the achievements for it and get all the intel and stuff like that, and I'll do all that stuff, so I don't really have to play it again if I don't like it. But I kind of like this campaign, and I thought it was definitely a very good one. It had a good storyline, stuff like that, so I really enjoyed that. But now on to the multiplayer, which is basically pretty much all I played, besides, you know, just a little bit of the Spec Ops and the campaign. But I really played a ton of the multiplayer is primarily what I did in this game. I ended up being 10th prestige. I'm almost level, does it go up to 80? I'm not really sure in this game. I haven't played Modern Warfare 3 in a while, but I'm pretty sure it goes up to 80. And so I'm like level like 60 something. So I'm almost at, you know, 10th prestige, all the way to 80. But they added some new prestige in this game. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And I was kind of disappointed about that, but I'll get into that in a little bit. So anyways, first thing I want to talk about with my final thoughts is the kill streaks. And this game, they added 2 more different types of kill streaks. So you have your regular kill streaks that, you know, have like the Pavlo and the care package and the UAV and all that stuff. Typical, you know, typical Call of Duty kill streaks, pretty much. They added a few new ones, and then they had the support kill streaks and the specialist kill streaks. Now, I thought specialist was a fantastic idea. I ran specialist. I'm running specialist in this gameplay, but specialist is definitely a fantastic way to level up. It's also, if you get your perks, then if you get all your perks and get the specialist bonus, you're a huge, like, you're just a complete beast, and it really helps you kill people and progress in the game, do better, and win the game for yourself and your teammates and all that stuff. But also they had the support kill streaks, which I thought was a good idea, but it ended up, I don't know, it could have been a lot better. Some of the kill streaks that they added to the support kill streak setup was not really support kill streaks. They should have been in the other category, and I kind of disagreed with some of the stuff. Like the no skill multi-kill, that pretty much, I think I died from the stealth bomber pretty much like every single time it came up and tried to kill our team. It wipes out like at least 3 players every time you use it, and it just takes no skill to get, so that's why they call it the no skill multi-kill. And so that's that. But anyways, next up, the prestiges. I talked about they added some more prestiges in the game, and I was really not happy about that. I was planning on going all the way to 10th in this game, and they ended up, I guess, making 10 more. At first it was 5 more, then they put another 5 out, and the prestige emblems just look terrible, and I just think they put no time and effort into that. So I never really expected to go further than 10, and I probably will never go further than 10th prestige in this game. But so yeah, and then elite. I want to talk about elite next. And I did not really like the elite thing. It didn't even work for the first 2 months or so. The elite clan up challenges was a great idea. I really did enjoy playing those, but we really only played 4 or 5 of those. And then everyone by that time got bored with the game. We started to lose our clan. No one really wanted to play anymore. And eventually the clan got disoriented, and people started leaving and stuff like that, and it wasn't too much fun from there. But I think the challenges, it was a good idea, and I hope it's better in Black Ops 2. I think it will be, and we'll just have to look forward to that. They're actually having it free for Black Ops 2, kind of to make up, I guess, for having it so bad in the other game. But anyways, next I want to talk about the guns. I thought the guns, for the most part, I think a lot of the guns were pretty balanced, except for a few, and I'm sure a lot of people that have used some of the guns. I think there's a gun in pretty much every category that if you're that kind of player, say like if you're a submachine gun guy, I think a lot of people tended to use the MP7, and if you're, I don't know, if you're a shotgun kind of guy, I forget the name of it, but most people know what I'm talking about, that one really cheap gun, Striker, that's what it's called. So a lot of people tended to use the Striker if you're a shotgun guy, and so on and so forth for the other kind of classes or the types of guns. So that's pretty much that. Again, also there was a really cheap gun secondary, the FMG9s, which I thought should have been dubbed down. They tried to dub it down a little bit, and ended up being just as good as it was, so that's kind of disappointing. But then I wanted to get into the maps and the elite drops and stuff like that. I think the elite drops, good idea again, but by the time the older maps started coming in, the newer maps, that is, I guess, I don't even know what they're called, like Vortex and maps like that, I think they kind of just rushed it, and I never really played those maps very much, because by then I kind of got burnt out on the game, so it wasn't really that great of an idea for the elite drops. And then the Spec Ops challenge, I never really played those either, even though they added some achievements to that, and I'm an achievement hunter. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. Overall, I think Modern Warfare 3 was a pretty darn good game. I enjoyed it a lot, and I don't think it was the best Call of Duty, but for just playing it, I think it was, I think it was a great game to have, and I really enjoyed playing it. But I have higher expectations for Black Ops 2. I think Black Ops 2 will be a better game, and I'm really looking forward to going out to my local GameStop tonight and playing it for myself. So that's going to be it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see everyone next time. Peace.